Vibes only. Yes.
Let me leave the chat.
Listen,
I'm going to enjoy drinking your plasma.
My boss wasn't here. My boss wasn't at work today, and I was the general manager.
All right, we are
for the day.
live allegedly.
Oh,
Does someone want to check
Allegedly, we
audio?
are live. Allegedly.
Oh, I wanted
Well,
to see.
that's never been more fitting than today. Hello, everyone. It's Monday. It's technical difficulties and dragons.
Audio's good.
Hey,
Here
we
we
didn't
are.
have any technical difficulties today. It was just chats and dragons.
Here we are.
That's what we should be like the after show.
I am doing things now. Here we are again after a few weeks off due to the celebration of Independence Day, America's birthday, and a couple other things. So we are
America.
This is why we don't
What
play
you do?
D&D. This is why we don't play D&D. We never get to the actual game. It's great.
Wow. I thought you cared about me.
Yeah, we are. I said in a couple of other things.
Yeah.
You're in there somewhere.
No. Go talk. I don't care. It's fine.
I have a feeling it's not fine.
Alienating the only woman on the entire
Narrator voice. It was not, in fact, fine.
Is this where we cancel Column now?
No, that came that's your chance. That came weeks ago.
Hashtag cancel the DM.
Anyway, when we do broadcast, we do put these up on our YouTube channel, Isle of Gaming, every Friday whenever we can. A little line art D20 with a red 1. That's us. I am your Dungeon Master, Cullen Coleman, and today we have the full house with Aaron as Gareth the Warlock.
Hello.
Yep, there he is. Caleb as Torin the Cleric. Gwendolyn as Robin the Wizard. And Justin as Rockchild the Bardadin now, is it?
Yes. Go fish.
Yep. Together, they are the knaves of Venzor. Now, if you're wondering what happened to my costume or why my voice might sound a little bit off today, I am very much still sick. So we will be playing through that. But hopefully it's not too much of a disruption. Again, I apologize if I sound terrible. Today's dice that our heroes will be fighting off against as they head into the Tower of Turth will features none other than the return of Rubber, our very own Rubber dice, and a newcomer to the field, my latest dice set, which I have named Nobility. Look at him, he's blue and gold. So we'll see how well these two do for our necrotic friends.
The nobility and the rubber.
I know you're trying to make a reference, so I'm going to stop you right there.
No, that's just a really weird combination, and
I named them different things. This is actually made of rubber, so he's called the Rubber.
Oh.
Yeah, but rubber.
It bounces. It's hilarious. It's a rubber die. I got a whole.
Where have you been, Aaron?
I got a whole set of them. It's like the second or third time I've brought them out.
Metal dice. Fuck metal dice. Get rubber dice, guys.
Yeah, I know, right? They're also like cheap as hell.
Even better.
It's great. Anyway, last time we left off with our knaves here. The knaves had ascended into the upper level of the caverns and faced off against a zombie horde. In the midst of the fighting, a deranged man, presumably a mage, descended upon them. The battle was fierce. Yellow mold caked the walls, which was repeatedly set off both by the monsters and by the knaves. I'm not naming names, but for once, Rockchild did not throw the grenade. That nearly killed everyone.
See, it wasn't me this time.
With the fearsome fight at the top of the causeway concluded, the knaves may now advance round, potentially into the Tower of Turth. Having looted their defeated foes, they came across some interesting things. A large cylindrical signet ring and 2 healing potions, one with a black stopper and another with white. So with that, we'll pick up with the looting of the bodies. as it was at the end of last session. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I'm pretty beaten up. I'm at 1 hit point.
I'd like a nap.
Yeah, can we try and squeeze in a long rest before we go in? I can cast my tiny hut and we can like squat down.
We really just started the day.
I don't know if we can do a long rest. Like, I feel like more zombies are gonna be coming. Can we try like health potions? Because I'm only down 4 hit points, so we can focus on you and Gareth for healing. Because Torin should be just fine. He's riding on the back of Axana. So like,
alive.
Oh yeah, yeah. Torin
he is alive.
Yeah, Torin, you may now return to the party. You
just
have come out of whatever pseudo-alcohol-induced phase you were in.
No.
We're strapped to Axana, so just be aware of that. You're gonna have to untie yourself.
There he is.
I don't remember tying myself up.
No, we did that for you. Don't worry.
Quite nice knot work, wasn't it?
It was. This is making me feel conflicted. Oh, please untie me.
It was my idea,
Oh,
so you
child,
would be safe.
you are so smart, and you are so creative.
Yay. Thank you. And I'm doing arts and crafts.
All right, can I walk over and like take my blade and slide it underneath the rope and just cut it from the inside out?
I like fall to the ground.
Sure. Sure, you cut the rope. You notice about 2 feet from the part you cut, there's like this little part you can tug that just undoes it.
You know, I genuinely thought about that, but I figured that the dramatics of cutting the rope would be a little bit better.
And now you've got like one like
no reason.
5 foot like strand of rope that's just wiggling there useless.
I just fall to the ground. Oh, we are thrift shopping, are we not? And I'll run over to the bodies and just start rummaging.
Sure. There's not much there still. You did loot. The party did loot them at the end of last session. It was mostly just fending off waves of zombies. Was last time.
I found these nifty potions.
Yeah.
Can I take? So I know I have. Was I able to gather pieces of the mold or not? I can't remember.
No, you did not. You rolled a nature check and you didn't roll high enough to think of a clean way to get it.
Okay. Can I attempt to find like a piece of their like body maybe that has that mold that I can just pick up and like put in like a vial or something?
So the mold is on the walls. It's not on the dead.
Yeah, but I threw a bomb and the spores got on other people, including the zombies. So would that not have would the spores have not gotten on the people, and therefore I could like create an environment for the mold from their like flesh or clothing?
I'm gonna say kind of no. Like you're trying to like catch like little airborne dust mites at this point.
All right. Well, I want to roll nature again to see if I can figure out a way to capture this this mold.
Sure, roll nature to assess the mold again.
All right. Where's my nature again? Let's go. Creepy dice.
Lauren, I don't think it's a good idea for the child to be doing arts and crafts with poisonous mold.
No, they are expressing
Is that
themselves.
high enough?
16.
Yes.
You're once again looking over, trying to figure out how the hell to do this. It's like, you know, I don't think you can manufacture this shit. Stupidly annoying. It's like you're having a hard time with it. It's like, well, you know, I guess I could just make Rockchild do it.
And I'm just sitting there like coughing up blood because I'm still at 1 hit point.
He's
I'm
like
start
on
healing.
the verge of death. It's like, well, I might as well use him before he dies.
I
Okay.
will say, I will say
Wait,
you do
Tori.
notice that with a 16, that much of the yellow mold up here has been severely damaged by a certain explosive.
Oh, thank you, Torin.
You
So
did
I'm
such
gonna
a good
cast
job.
Prayer of Healing in 10 minutes. Up to 6 creature of my choice regain 16 HP. So that's gonna be the 3 party members and the 2 NPCs.
Yeah. All right.
And
So
yes.
everyone can add 16.
All right. And just so you guys know, if you would like to do this as part of a short rest, you can roll, I believe, up to half of your hit dice to regain hit points plus Constitution for each roll. If you want to spend another
And we
hour down.
regain.
I'm
Wait,
okay.
that sounds good with me.
Yeah, let's do that. That would help me out
We
significantly.
regain, not regain.
Um,
Regain our spell slots too, right? Like half of them or
Wait.
something like that.
Warlock.
With short rest, I don't believe so.
What do I remember seeing?
It might be a high level like wizard or cleric thing because I know that my level 18 can do that, but warlocks can get their spell slots back anytime.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
short rest I get all. I pretty much, it doesn't even really matter how many spell slots I get because it's based off like level gain for short rest.
Yeah. So
So I'm just gonna get them all.
Oh yeah,
back.
I have arcane recovery.
Yeah.
yeah. Like basically, you have to have an ability that says you recover this on a short rest, otherwise it doesn't come back. It has to say it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's see. You said up to half my hit dice.
Yes. So
Okay.
I believe for the party, that's what, like 3,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you add your Constitution modifier to each roll.
to each roll. Got it.
This entire time column, I'm set. I'm gonna be after my 10-minute spell. I'm gonna be walking the perimeter, just like with an eye out, just to make sure nothing's coming our way.
Is my modifier 2? All right, so 5. Yeah, I'm full health. I'm well over full health.
Yeah, and you only have to. You don't have to expend them all at once. You can do like one at a time.
Okay. Yeah, because after the second one, like I was full health.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. Like this is a resource you are meant to conserve for dungeon crawling, which is what you guys are doing right now.
All right.
Right. So during this short rest, you know what, Caleb? Since you weren't here last time, can you please give me evens or odds?
Always odds, buddy. I'm an odd guy. Odd number.
All right, here we go. Rubber dice. What do you do? 64. Ooh.
Damn it!
Ooh.
You know, probably one of the best and most obscure Beatles songs.
Yep.
When I'm 64.
Torn, as you sort of wander around the perimeter, you notice something. Right about here, where like the yellow mold comes down, it kind of moves, just like a curtain almost.
Cool. I'm just going to back away. By the yellow mold, and I think it moved. Do you have any? Do you have any experience with this?
She's gonna look at you and be like, "What? No, not really. I'm having a very bad time here. Yeah, I'm an assassin. I poison people. All right. Guess what? Guess what can't be poisoned? Dead things.
You're just using the wrong poison.
That is very unfortunate. The child is learning to become a expert poisoner. Um, I guess I'm just going to. I guess we're just gonna wait for the full hour before I do anything. But I'm keeping an eye on it, making sure it doesn't come over
Yeah.
here.
You can let the hour pass. Robin, I'm gonna need high low for Robin.
Let's go low.
One of those was you.
Okay, that is, but I'm gonna blame you because you're the god of this world, and
You said kill.
Robin ordered a.
Not even an M80. You gave him a howitzer. Like, they just wanted a firecracker. You just launched their entire population sky high.
I'm gonna say this once. Explosives are OP in this game.
I didn't know that.
Then let me purchase an industrial amount.
Extraordinarily overpowered. More
I
so than
will
guns.
keep that in
Which is saying
mind.
something.
I guessed gun.
I am sorry, I learned it the hard way. I'm still gonna blame you. But yeah, Robin has been traumatized as they saw, Rune die multiple times. So Robin is also going to be very like glued to Rune and kind of like making sure that, one of their hands or something is like always like touching Rune, even though Rune is like glued to them. It's kind of like that double extra safety net that they're kind of holding on to.
Yep.
Does not question it at all, as they are so comforted by this and also in that same fragile state.
Yeah, alright. So I'll say your hour is able to pass. There's still whatever's billowing over here every now and then. But other than that, you are able to complete your short rest. What would you all like to do?
I guess continue forward with what's going on. I assume within this short rest we have caught torn up on our kind of crawl, what we encountered, things
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of zombies and like a crazy guy.
Yeah. It's very funny. In my notes, he is hot vampire dude.
I don't think he was
That
depicted
is
as hot at all.
abbreviated. I know, but when he was first describing him, that was like in my head that he was the hot vampire dude, and then I can't see my tokens very well, so I didn't even like see what he looked like, and I was like, all right, he's the hot vampire dude.
So early on, you thought you were fighting Robin Patterson.
Yeah.
Column.
Do not even consider Robert Pattinson a hot vampire. Disgusting. Does not equate to either of those
Okay,
words.
okay.
hot Batman?
Listen.
No.
Listen. Let's just stop right now. We all know the best version of Dracula is, of course, the Nick Cage version.
Yes.
Just like that was the
I
best.
haven't seen Renfield. I'm so mad.
You want to go see it?
Yes.
Okay, let's go like this weekend or something.
Yeah.
It's not in theaters.
It's not anymore.
Column.
Yes. So
Fuck
where are we
no.
where are we going in the game?
The upstairs to the tower is this way, correct?
Yes.
No, it's so the mage came down from over here.
Oh,
you went
so
up these stairs. While you were walking around, you notice that there's like a part of this seems to move.
yeah. Well, all right. So whatever zombie is riding a motorcycle, I shoot at that. And
Oh,
then-
that was on my end.
So which way do we go to the top? Because the only way I see is yes, we do have to go back.
Bridges.
Yep.
Cross the bridges.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
we have to cross
Well,
the bridge.
it's in this area then that there's like moving yellow wall.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, then I'm going to tell everyone and say we should all attack it now, and then move forward.
All right, so
I will follow your lead, boss.
all right, Torrin's got it here.
I'm the boss. All right.
Can we unionize?
We don't really have a leader in this party anymore, so
No.
I didn't vote for you.
I
These
well,
guys are nerds.
I was my My blood is special, so I am the leader.
Hey,
Alright,
hey, I've heard this one before. No, sir.
5,
You
4.
played this one before.
Shh, we don't talk about that one.
Yes,
I
it's
know,
more
keep
alcohol
going.
than blood. So 5, 4, 3, 2.
Wait, what are we doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. So when I'm done counting down, we should all fire upon this area.
I don't
Combination
know.
attack? I like that.
I don't know if I have anything.
Then
You want
I do have
you
one
want my
gripe
crossbow?
with that.
Do you want my crossbow?
Can I shoot with his crossbow?
I don't know, shooting the
You're
moving
proficient with most
bolt that
weapons at
shoots
this
out
point, right?
spores
Yeah.
is a good idea.
if we just
Yeah,
stand
you can
back
do
far
it.
enough.
Yeah,
Or if we do it with
Are
fire.
we standing back far enough? I don't know if we are.
with 25 feet.
Just make sure you throw some fire in the mix.
Alright, I'll shoot a fireball to try and destroy the mold.
Are you telling me you've known fireball this entire time?
I can produce flame, and in the producing of flame, I can shoot a fireball.
A fireball.
So I don't cast the spell fireball, but I can shoot a fireball.
Basically,
Four-man fireball.
she lights a torch in her hand and chucks it at you.
Alright,
Yeah.
we're counting down from 7,
Well, it's,
7.
okay, you know what?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I cast Guiding Bolt at first level.
I'll go with
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Well,
So- So, Colin, how do I roll for this crossbow that I don't have?
Type in I want to R1 space 1d20.
Okay, you want me to just roll a d20?
Okay, control d20. We'll do the math together.
Alright, cool. I'm using Eldritch Blast.
All right. Add your dexterity plus your proficiency modifier. Dex
Oh,
bonus and your proficiency modifier.
my dexterity is a 3.
All right, and your proficiency should also be a 3.
Yeah, so that's another 6. That's 12.
All right, so that's a 12 with the crossbow, a nat 1, and a nat 20. So I will say,
26 nat 20.
yeah. So listen,
Nice.
it's a 9 AC curtain here.
I am
All right.
also using Eldritch Blast over here.
All right, yeah, go for that.
I got 2, so I got my 2 rolled, and it came out to 18 and 19.
Yeah, all right, roll your damage for those. Caleb, what kind of crossbow did Torin have?
My crossbow is specifically a light crossbow, so it's a D8 plus dexterity.
All right, so roll a d8 and add 3, Justin.
Add what?
Roll a d8 and add 3.
Oh, R1d8 plus 3. 7!
All right, so we have 13 plus 7, so 20. And what did the Eldritch Blast do, Gareth?
7 and 6.
7, so 33 points of damage. All right,
I
so
don't even know what we're firing.
before describing what happens to Torin, I would like to congratulate you all on doing exactly the exact amount of damage you needed to kill the yellow musk zombie that's embedded in the wall over here.
Oh my god!
You did exactly 33 points of damage, and you needed exactly 33 points.
Wowee!
I'm glad I could help, guys.
Yeah. The curtain burns away. Meanwhile, so with guiding bolt, you correct me if I'm wrong. One of the effects is that it lights up the target for a round, right?
Yes.
Torrent. 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna roll a d6. Torrent, Gareth begins to glow. You don't damage him, but you have highlighted him as a target for anything within range.
Yeah,
What?
you know, this is technically your honeymoon, and you are glowing.
Oh God, am I pregnant?
You're just so beautiful. You guys work fast.
It really shows your happiness for the whole situation.
I don't
It
even remember
immediately
getting
fades
pregnant.
in last one round.
Oh no, we've jinxed him. Now
Alright.
Norman is on the horizon even more so.
Alright, so onwards and upwards, I say.
I'm like a torch.
I'm gonna move here.
Well, you're not lit up anymore.
Is there,
but
is
yeah.
there is there any more hope for the seahorses?
Probably not.
Oh, so yeah, because we gotta go down into this one, right?
Mhm.
So
Uh,
yeah, this is the curtain that burned away. There is a little bit of a passage behind it, but you know, if you wanted to go upstairs, it'd be walking all the way around over here.
Yes.
Can I do a
Alright,
perception
then-
check?
All right, one at a time. Justin, then Gwendolyn. So Justin, what were you saying?
I was gonna ask if I could do like a perception or investigation check to kind of see what's behind it without getting too involved with the
What's behind the curtain you destroyed, or
Yeah.
what's beyond the bridge?
behind the curtain.
I'll say since you don't want to get close, perception.
Okay.
And Gwendolyn, what were you doing?
I was gonna say, can I investigate it a little bit, and I'll just be behind, like the last of the party to go up the stairs. So I'll
If you
go
want to
in and
investigate it, you're gonna have to
investigate.
go into the alcove.
Yeah, I'll go into the alcove a little bit.
All right. So then roll investigation. All right. So Justin, what's your perception?
11.
11. It's a dark corner of the room that held a scary thing. What else are dark corners of the room for?
Sus.
Hiding things.
All right, Gwendolyn, your investigation.
Sorry, I had to move my thing around. Let me roll it again. My investigation is an 18.
Excellent. So, you dig around, and you find there's not too much back here. You know, not too much space, but you start coming across at first like broken bits of copper and other things. Like this appears to be where they have thrown everything that they didn't want from like other adventurers or people or whatever it is. It seems to be like wherever the current, like if they were dumping stuff down here, this is where the current of the rising tide would have shoved it.
Oh, interesting.
So you find a couple things that, you know, most it's usually, there's like an old cup that's, you know, partially broken and whatnot. You know, there's, you know, things like that in there. Sorry, that really hurt there for a second. You do find, however, there's one thing in all of this that that sticks out to you. It's a forked stick. What strikes you at odd about it is it's not a stick in the sense of what you would understand a stick to be. It seems a bit more familiar to Robin than that. And
Okay.
as she's like digging, or as they're digging through this, they touch it. It's not wood. It's coral.
Coral! Get back in the house, Coral!
It's one of those like slightly pinkish corals that's been like matted over and browned, and it's, you know, little Y shape on it. It seems notable Do you take it with you?
I do. I do immediately take it with me.
Congratulations. Cool.
Okay, hold on. I'm writing down my theories for what this is.
It's a rock.
Most of the other stuff back here is just beads, fake jewelry, broken bits of coinage, just junk that people would normally have on themselves that is just not worth very much or particularly useful from a practical standpoint. Think like Hopscotch's Lucky Rabbit Foot. This is just the crap people carry with them. Except for this,
Helpful crap.
yeah. Except for this, this coral.
Yeah. Okay. All right, exciting. Well, if I do a history check, can you give me the background of it, or is that
I say roll an Arcana check.
roll an Arcana check? Okay. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Luckily, I have a +6. 16.
16. I'll say that's probably about enough to figure out what this is. You you know what this is. Part of it is in fact missing. As you scramble around down here, you don't see the other half. But you know what this is. This is something you're familiar with. This is
Yeah.
what's known as a radiance, and it's a wand that is typically a mirror, and it's the mirror part that you don't have right now. And with this mirror, it gave certain abilities to mages. It made them more powerful. Um, for example, they could hit people with spells who were hiding behind objects. They could, made their spells a little stronger. It gave a bunch of stuff like that. But the biggest thing Radiance is known for is for it's what's the word? It's known for letting people enhance themselves. It gave people what mechanically it does is it gives you free casting of enhance ability, which is very useful for a lot of these things.
Yeah. All right, Robin is going to stash that and to be keeping an eye out for that missing piece of mirror.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna rejoin the tail end of the party.
Yes. All right. All right. So do you all cross the bridges?
I follow.
Cool. Who's the first one to cross these bridges?
Jordan was leading. I can't hear Caleb.
Damn it. All right. Hey, there we go.
And Justin's
Torin would
spotted.
like to check this side of the bridge before crossing. So perception check, I would assume.
I'll say make an investigation check because I assume you're like searching the bridge, trying to make sure it's like sound or something.
Yes.
As opposed to
well,
there's a bridge.
Well, okay, sure. I'll check the bridge itself, and then I want to check this like alcove here to make sure that there's no embedded zombies.
Which
So I'll do the investigation check first.
You ping the alcove.
Yeah. So investigation check 11 plus 1. 12.
All right, and where's the alcove you are looking for?
Right across the bridge. This little dirt.
All right. It looks fairly normal. You don't see anything odd about it.
Okay. And then that one, folks.
Oh boy.
All right. All right. I'm gonna have some fun with this here. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. I need. I'm gonna ask. Let's see. Who's Torn been given the most grief to today? Gareth. Gareth, do you want? When I roll for this, do you want the roll a success for hit Torn to be afraid of the bridge, or for Torn to be overconfident in the bridge?
Overconfident because it would be hilarious.
Once the bridge collapses.
Okay, I want to give my reasoning after. So I want to go overconfident because I low-key think it would be really hilarious if
Good.
Torn pulled a Wile E. Coyote and
Yes, that's what I want. Yes.
left
Cool.
like right underneath him.
All right. All right. And just because I haven't asked you anything for anything yet, Justin, what would you like? Evens or odds?
Let's go evens. Even Stevens.
98.
Yay!
Wow.
Torrin, you decide to prove to everyone that this bridge is perfectly safe. You march out to the middle and go, see guys, it's perfect sound. You jump on it.
Yeah, jump on the bridge, of course.
Jumping on your bridge, you go, man.
And it wobbles, but you are perfectly fine. You jump again. And your foot goes through one of the holes. You're now stuck on the bridge.
Ah! This is a very good bridge. It only took 2 jumps for it to break.
I'm gonna help
Torrin
him
is now
out.
stuck. He is effectively being grappled by an inanimate object.
You still got that liquid courage in you, eh?
I'm gonna go like I'm gonna walk over to him and be like, "All right, Grandpa, I gotcha."
As you go to pull him free, you discover the bridge is in fact a mimic and it's going to eat you both.
Oh no!
I'm kidding. It's a bridge. A waterlogged wooden bridge that submerges for most of the year.
Which shouldn't happen in general, but you know.
Yeah.
It's a bridge. Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's an aquatic mimic, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Give me a strength check to free him if you don't want to leave him behind.
I got him.
That one.
Alrighty, what do we got? And that's a 14.
Yeah, you pull him free.
I feel like I just like pick him up by like the arms and go.
Yeah. Yeah, the plank he had falls away. There's now like a little gap in the bridge you all got to carefully step over, but for the most part, it's good.
Beware of the hole.
Gee, thanks, Grandpa.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
I would like to come out at this point in time being like, well, okay. As like, Gareth like just picks up Torn like a teddy bear to get him out of the hole.
I like to imagine I actually just carried him off over.
That'd be even funnier. Just like, okay, I just went into this cool spooky place and I came out and I clearly missed something.
I would like to jump over the hole in the bridge.
Sure.
Oh no.
You know,
I am
Gareth
behind
is
you,
basically
please
bridge
don't.
guy at this point. You want high-low, Gareth?
Ooh. Let's see. Last time it was a 98, right?
Yeah.
Let's go low. Let's take the low road.
27.
Ooh.
Rockchild, the bridge swings dangerously under you, and you hear a creaking at its anchor points. Anyone who wants to cross better run now.
Alrighty. Me and Exana fucking dash that bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say you guys can get across. Rune flies, and it collapses into the void below. Down, it's a 50-foot high cavern. You're about 35, 40 feet up, and it just collapses down.
Poor Bit. Did she get across?
You look for Bit.
Oh no!
Then you look up, and you see she's just in the stalagmites again. Like she was last
that's a
time when she
girl.
climbed into the ceiling to get around all the hazards. She's just up
Brilliant.
there, just like, I wish I could say I saw this coming, but yeah, really wish I couldn't say that. Yeah, so she's fine. She's able to cross via the stalactites, land next to you guys.
Come on, we got some necromancers to whack.
Yep. So do you cross the last bridge and head to the stairs?
Jesus Christ, can't we just cross this bridge normally?
I don't know. We've been here for an hour. I honestly have expected you to get to the top of these steps yesterday. You all just walk across the bridge. It's not that hard. All right. So the passage up is too wide. Who's going first?
Doran's in the lead.
Yeah, we'll sacrifice the old man first.
We could do Torin, Rock, me, Bit.
I'll be the middle next to Rock with Exana behind me if Bit wants to be with Torrid in the front.
And so Bit is in
Or
front,
if
or is
they
Bit
just
in
want to
back?
spider climb the stalactites.
All right. So are we putting Bit in front? Because she's kind of got to come down to go through this gate. Or is she in back? Where'd you
I
guys
thought
put her?
Rock was in front. We'll put Bit in front. That'll be easier.
All right, sure. So this is how we're doing it.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to transition us to the next map. Right click, copy, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the lowest level of the Tower of Turf.
This is the lowest level?
Well, we're coming up from a cave, honey.
And you all
Oh, yeah, that's right.
sort of, if I can untangle everybody, sort of, you all come up like so-ish. You know, you're all walking up from the bottom of the map. And I blend in really well on this map, don't I?
Yes.
As you approach, I would like everyone in the party to please make a Arcana, History, or Religion check to understand what they are seeing.
Arcana, History, or Religion. Okay.
Yeah. Before I describe what you see, I want a check from all of you. And,
I get
Who
Plus-
has the best pluses to Arcana, History,
Plus
or...
0.
Okay, I have a +6 to Arcana and a +6 to History.
Bit has +2 for everything, so I'll have her roll anyway, but I don't think she's going to get too much.
I got 4.
Oh my god.
Nat 1!
Yeah!
Alright, so a 4 from Gareth, a nat 1 from Rockchild. What do the other two
A
have?
dirty 20 from me.
Dirty 20, and
Yep.
Torin?
That +6 really helps.
Torin, we cannot hear a word you say. You've muted yourself.
Damn it. I have a +1. I rolled an 18, so a 19 history.
So, dirty 20, so a 19 in history. What's the 20 in for Robin?
The 20 is in Arcana.
All right, so we got 19 history, 20 arcana, and thanks to Bit rolling a 19 on her dice, you also get a 21 for religion.
Woo!
So I'm going to start with the failures. The nat 1 and the 4 here. You enter into this space, and it's like entering into another world. As you climb up here, you see you've kind of gone onto this rough stone. You step forward into what appears to be a small circular platform inscribed with mystical runes, beyond which there is a series of support beams and a low, like 2 foot high wall, at the center of which is a massive, glittering, glistening pool of water. Um, as you look to your left or right, you see a number of other beams coming out, like the one you're standing on, supporting this sort of seemingly suspended cauldron. If you look over the edge, you see what appears to be like fish swimming beneath you, but there's no water and there's no anything. It's like just void. Like there should be floor there. You know what you walked up through. There should be floor there. You have no idea what you're looking at, and it's really freaking weird. And Gareth, you were the 4, right? Not the nat 1.
Yeah, I was the 4.
All right. You can't tell if it's fresh water, and that's really fucking concerning for you.
I don't like it here. Let's burn this place down.
Everyone else, you recognize the runes you're standing on. There's symbols for all the different schools of magic. Necromancy is, of course, you would expect that to be the most highlighted one, and it is favored in the runes. It is favored, but it's not the most prominent.
Mm-hmm.
More prominent than even the necromancy is a weird ass symbol that you've only ever seen one time before. It's the amalgamation of magics that well, actually seen it 2 times before. It's in the basement of Manor Ailish, and in your brief glimpses of the ritual that the Hydra of Syrax attempted to perform against the Blackening. That those magics are prevalent here. This caldera seems to be tied to the plane of Venzor itself. It appears that this is maybe an anchor point for the entire realm, but what it's doing here seems a little bit odd. It seems a little out of place. Like it's definitely linked to other parts of the realm, and your first thought is that the Bay of Black, where all the ships sail into like the caldera and depart and let people off for Venzor. But y'all got like 20s or more. That's not what this is tied to. This appears to be tying towards a different place, a place you may have heard of before, but you might not have. This appears to be tying towards Garen's Well. This appears to be something that's meant to keep in tune and keep check on that, which is, I believe with your roles and all and your past selves, that's where the ritual took place. The ritual to try and stop the Blackening was this mysterious forbidden place somewhere in Venzor called Garen's Well. This appears to be monitoring that position, doing something to it. You're not quite sure, but it pretty freaking bothers you. The room is completely silent. The water is shimmering, but there's no visible source of light. There's no noise despite it rippling. There's just cold silence. What would you like to do?
Do I know about this? Is it been made public knowledge, or is it just between the...
Justin, you could have.
Oh,
Hello?
hi, hello?
Hi. So, is this public knowledge, or is it just between the? And then you stopped.
Yeah, is it between the people who rolled higher?
So this is what the people who rolled higher are able to put together is what they're witnessing. With the Nat 1, you don't realize this unless they want to start expounding upon what they've realized they're seeing.
Well, I guess the next... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I start telling the party this. I'm pacing and like whispering and like I don't think this is a good thing.
Should we blow it up?
No.
We definitely should not blow up Garen's well or something that's tied to it. I don't think that would help any of our situations.
I specifically point to the all magic symbol and say these were these symbols were also found at the Ailish Manor that mysteriously burned down.
No, wait, no, I think she already knows
Seriously.
about that.
Bit isn't paying any mind. She's not moving, like at all. Like you've seen this woman frustrated. You've seen her exasperated. You've seen her a lot of different ways in the short time you've known her.
Can I inspect her to make sure she's okay?
She is.
I
I'm
wouldn't
getting to that.
inspect her.
I'm getting to that. Okay, let me finish describing what she's like for a second. Then we'll decide what to do.
Okay. Sorry.
She is standing stiff. Her eyes are up a little and away, and she's just, got like her hand resting on her hip where like her knives come out, and she's just looking there completely still. This shouldn't be here, she says. You're all I'll say fairly insightful enough to gather that this is the first time you've seen this woman afraid. And before you can question,
Okay.
out of the darkness or light, there comes a voice, a silky, charming, self-important voice
Is it
that
just...
says just a few simple words. And neither should you.
Really?
Stepping through, over, around. You're not quite sure how he does this, but he comes out of the pillar almost. A well-dressed, tiger-like man. This is the Rakshasha you were avoiding earlier in the what's it called? The Tyward Earth. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, and Column...
He's not in his like fancy armor or anything, but he is nonetheless there.
Column, I messaged you on Discord something. I hope it wasn't that startling.
No, I'm not sick.
Oh, this is.
Well, you guys gotta look over and be like, yeah, we kind of end up here.
I'm going to say Don John flashes in your mind and says, "There's no time for that now. Stop him. I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative, except Justin. Rockshot, you're gonna feel your eyes pulse with blue.
With blue.
Don John is going to finally be working with you. And to start off the day, Don John is going to give you a gift, the gift of alacrity. Please add 1d8 to your initiative.
Holy crap!
Don John is a powerful wizard that you have pissed off for a long time.
And he's finally working with me? Yes.
He's finally whatever. Maybe this creature, maybe something else, but like it's finally time for y'all to work together.
Alright, and then 20.
I knew
17 for myself.
17.
Oh,
Did we all just roll 17?
The three of us did.
I got a nat 1 on the D8 that Don John gave me.
hey, we're still going first, buddy.
All right. So I'm gonna count us down 25 to 20. Anybody roll that high?
I rolled a 20.
Okay. You rolled a 20. I think the rest of us rolled 17.
All right. So Rockchild is at the top, and then who had 17s?
Everyone
Oh.
else.
Yeah.
Robin, Torin, and Gareth.
All right. So Robin here. All right. Well, good news. Your Dex modifiers are all different, so it's gonna go. It's gonna go Rockchild, Torin, Gareth, Robin.
Yeah.
Because that's how tiebreakers work. Then after Robin is going to be the Rakshasha, and then bringing up the rear we'll have Bit. All right, you all just go at him. Rockchild, you're up first.
Oh no. Okay.
And you know what? Because what's his name? Don John is helping you out in this fight.
Is it like the Avatar state? Like my eyes are glowing blue. I open my mouth. There's blue.
I feel like it's more like when
No, more like your. I'm gonna say because it's more unnatural this way. Your pupils are blue.
Ooh.
It's fucking creepy. I'm gonna roll a d6,
Okay.
and you'll have access to one extra spell that you can use Don John's spell slots to cast.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, you are granted the spell Immovable Object. You touch something that weighs no more than 10 pounds and becomes fixed in place.
Okay. Interesting.
So you can touch an object and freeze it in time and space, essentially.
Huh. How could I use that?
Not the most useful one, but it is what he rolled to give you. You effectively get a free casting.
Now, is it something that I can, like... Is it instant? Does it take a minute? Is it something that I can, like...
It is your action to cast the spell, but you don't have to worry about using a spell slot to cast.
Okay, I guess what I'm asking is, remember when I cut Torin free? We've got, like, 5 feet of rope.
Yeah. Listen, it's any object that weighs less than 10 pounds. When you cast the spell for the next hour, that object that you're touching becomes immovable.
Well, what I'm thinking is, like, can I throw it and then it becomes immovable?
No, you have to be in physical contact with the object when you freeze it in time and space.
Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do for starters is I'm going to cast a Bane on it.
Alright, Bane is a save.
Yes, and it is a charisma saving throw.
Ooh, interesting. How's a 13 look?
13 fails.
Alright, he has been baned.
Wunderbar. I will also move slightly closer, but I don't want to get in range of him yet.
We'll mark that he is baned. There we go.
I'll turn back to the party and go, I have him baned. All right, now go. So he has to make a saving throw before...
Oh, hang on.
Oh, no.
Bane's a first level spell, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You feel the spell cast onto him, and you watch him, like, you feel like it would take effect. It should take effect. It sinks in, and he breaks it.
So
As he uses limited magical immunity, which means he cannot be harmed, he cannot be affected by a first level or lower spell.
What if I upcast? Oh, it's a little late for me to upcast, but I was debating upcasting to like second or third level.
Yeah. Well, the only reason upcast Bane is to hit more people.
Yeah. Okay.
It's him versus all of you. You had no reason to do that. It's okay. It's okay. Now you know.
None of my cantrips work on him.
Yeah. I'll read to you the exact details of this so you know what it is. The Rakshasa cannot be affected or detected by spells of first level or lower unless it wishes to be.
A first level?
So,
Spells of first level or lower.
so if I have a defensive cantrip, would that work then?
The creature cannot be affected by it.
So, basically, if you were to cast, say, let's just look at this as a difference between shield and magic missile, right? If you cast shield, you're casting that on yourself. Shield still applies. You cast magic missile, you're casting that on him. Magic missile would not apply. Just like how Bane is being cast on him.
Okay. That makes sense. Thank you for that explanation.
Yeah. It's only when it's cast on him. I think AoE things like Thunderclap he would also be immune to because it's a first level spell that's attacking.
So what if they target him specifically?
If
Like-
it targets him,
level,
or
no.
if he's in its AoE, it probably doesn't hurt him. It probably doesn't bother him. For first level or lower.
Oh, wait a minute. All of my spells are upcast. I'm fine.
Yeah, the Warlock is the only person who doesn't have to worry about this in the party of wizards.
I love borrowed magic.
You're the only one who doesn't have to worry about this. The only thing that this affects for you is Eldritch Blast. But anyway, Torin, it's your turn.
Torin is going to first cast Spiritual Weapon.
Alright.
It's a second level spell.
Where
It's
do you-
going. I'm going to put it to the right of him. So, this. Yeah.
Here's your spiritual weapon. It's a giant hamster.
Yeah, it's going to be right there. Spiritual Weapon. Does a 15 hit him?
I believe that it does not.
Damn. All right. Well.
Let me click that. Damn it. Okay, no
Alright.
worries. I'm dealing with stuff on my end. Keep going.
All right. Well, then I'm going to move back a little bit, and just for clarification, sneak attack. Does my spiritual weapon count as like a creature being engaged with it? I don't think so.
It counts as flanking.
Oh, then
However, I'm not. I have to look at how sneak attack specifically works.
if another
If it's
enemy
an
of
enemy
the
of the target, yeah, that counts as an enemy of the target. It's a hostile entity.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna roll my attack. Plus 7 does a 16 hit.
A 16 does not hit. This thing,
Fuck.
this guy is tough.
All right, well that's my turn.
Yeah, he's almost as if his whole character design is being annoying. All right, Gareth, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, let's see. Got a few things I can do, but unfortunately my spell slots are unfortunately limited, even though I can upcast. Let's see. I just want to make sure. Because unfortunately, if I cast Arms of Hadar, he would be stuck in there if he failed every single saving throw. But everybody else would not be able to do anything. So it's kind of like, do I want to just stall him in there and we all just pray he has very shitty rolls? because I can't really move it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's whatever. Whatever you want to do.
Wait a minute. I
I'm
have a
just
question.
gonna throw shit at him.
I have a question. Because with
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast, it levels up with me, right?
It scales with you.
It scales, so it's not the same.
It's still a cantrip.
Still a cantrip, but even if it scales, it still doesn't.
Yeah. It becomes a better Most cantrips become better at higher as the character levels up, but they're still cantrips. This guy says no cantrip spamming. Nah. You have to fight him the old-fashioned way.
Aaron, I have a 500 IQ play, but I need some help with it.
You know
Okay.
what? You know what? Hit me with it because I kind of have another. I might be able to pull off some real bullshittery.
So with Don John, I have the one cast of immovable object. We have
Right.
this little bit of rope. I'm thinking we have someone grapple him, and I restrain his hands. We tie them up, and it's immovable, so they're stuck in place.
Unless he
But are they
cuts
still
them or
breakable?
teleports.
Because they're not invincible, they're just immovable.
All right. So here's what immovable object does to the object. If the object is fixed in the air, it can hold up to 4,000 pounds of weight.
Oh,
More weight will cause the object to fall. Otherwise, a creature can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, the object can be moved up to 10 feet.
it's risky, but we could try
So
it.
it doesn't say it's invincible.
Yeah.
And he's an infernal creature, right?
Yes, you learned when you were following him.
Yeah,
Yes,
he had
you
an
know.
infernal act. Yeah. So I feel like he can probably do fire magic and burn up a rope. We can't use a movable object on a person, right?
No, it has
Or
to
like
be an
have his
object that
clothes
weighs-
restrain him.
It's an object that weighs 10 pounds or less. Now, interesting note about the clothes. It says an object that weighs no more than 10 pounds. It does not say that it cannot be an object that is worn or carried.
Okay.
It's one of the few spells that mentions doing things to an object that does not mention it not applying to an object that is being worn or carried by somebody else.
All right, if he's wearing underwear, we'll freeze his underwear in place so he can't move.
Well, he's like a very like refined, well-dressed tiger. That's how you described him, right? Tiger
Yep.
man.
He's
So he's wearing clothes. If you touch his clothes, make it immovable, he'll be restrained and it'll be easier for us to kill him.
So
But he's
Basically-
wearing it.
Yeah, basically, for context here, put Tigger in a tuxedo and then make him a bloodthirsty monster.
so a normal tiger, but in a tuxedo.
They're great.
Okay, so
How many
I have two,
franchises can we anger?
All
How
of
many?
them.
I have two ideas.
Yeah, well, it's your turn, Gareth, and let's do this.
Yeah, so I have. It's either I can do the Arms of Hadar, and hopefully that holds him, or at least slows him down long enough for him to have to stay in it, you know, and do some whopping damage. I could use Phantasmal Force, and hopefully he's just occupied long enough for us to get some good hits. Which ones do you guys think will not?
Well, we want to be able to get to touch him. Is the first one? Is that the one where it's like a void that he's in that we can't go inside, or if
Yeah.
we do, we also get an area effect? I feel like that would belay the goal that we are trying to get, because we are trying to touch him, we are trying to like hurt him. If we go with the trying to make him immovable, either with the rope or like touching his clothes, since that isn't a condition of the spell.
So, ideally, he's gonna rush at us, right? Or at least-
Ideally.
so if I were to place it where like he's on the farthest edge and he has to go through, because it looks like he can't really see much out here, right?
Yeah, this is like this is not ground. You don't know what's there, but it's like void water. You don't know. It's like weird magic-y shit. You don't want to step in.
So like I could
You know that.
reasonably say that because I watched May not take effect, we might need some more time to like prepare a better plan, right? Because this guy's clearly tough. So if it slows him down enough for us to like get into better positions, figure out what we need to do, I think that might be okay. But I am pretty high up on the attack order, so I don't want to end up accidentally taking anything away from you guys, especially since I have spell slots.
And Gareth, I'm going to have to call an end to the mound conference here because it's been 5 minutes since it became your turn. You got a full 5 minutes to debate what to do.
Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. I'm gonna go with Armor of Agathis.
All right.
Did I bring it up? There we go. So that way, at the very least, I can.
Yeah.
That way, because according to the shield thing, the kind of like the offensive
Yeah.
versus shield thing,
Yeah.
I can give myself points, and even if he does attack me, he still takes damage regardless.
And Armor of Axis have to be upcast to like what, 3rd level for you?
Yep. So that will be 15 temporary
Yep.
hit points.
Yeah, so put that in your temporary hit point box, and yep, we'll move right there.
Yep, and yeah, I wanted to move up front just so he can kind of like force him to engage.
All right, Robin, what are you doing?
Magic missile, if I upcast that, does that count? Or is because it's more missiles it doesn't count?
So the way it works is if you it depends. His magical immunity works on the slot of the spell cast. So if you cast a 1st level spell at 2nd level, it goes through. If you cast a spell at if you're using 1st level spell slots, nothing happens.
Okay, I just wanted to make to double check. I'm gonna do magic missile at a 2nd level spell.
All right, go for it. All right, so that's a total of 15.
I believe so.
Oh yeah, they all slam into him one after another.
Brilliant.
Oh,
I
shit.
want to fuck his tux up.
Unfortunately, he is really pissed off now, and he is
That's my job.
he is going to he's going to he's going to smile and go, finally a battle, and he will you see in a heat of like searing water, like what happens if you put like hot metal into water, just that burst of steam, that bubbling push of the water away from it, a long sword appears in his hand, just black metal. It's very very cruel and wicked looking. He's gonna rush forward, and he goes, let's start with the foolish one. 5, 10.
God, who does he mean?
Like I say, it's a bit of a toss up here.
Right?
He's gonna go into. He does. Torn, you can use your reaction to make an attack of opportunity with the spirit weapon. He's gonna.
That's an 18 on the dice plus a lot. Plus
How much is a lot?
7. So 25.
Yeah, 25 hits. Do your damage.
All right, that is a total of 8 force damage.
All right, yeah, that hits. He is going to go into Rockchild with his because Rockchild tried to bane him. So he's gonna try and put down the utility caster first.
Oh no! Wait, he's kind of in for it.
All right, first roll is that's 18 to hit.
Because we're in range of each other.
Yeah, because we're in range, because of my shield, and because of my wedding.
Ah!
I believe it is.
You are welcome.
All right. So your shield only applies to friendlies within 5 feet of you. There are no friendlies within 5 feet of you.
Are we? Even though this is okay.
Yeah.
I thought.
Doesn't count.
Either way,
These
I'll move
10
closer.
This is 5. This is 5. This is
Okay.
5. However, your wedding is still in effect. So that is how much of a bonus? Let me check.
Plus 2, ain't it?
2. So your 16 becomes an 18, right?
Yeah.
Which means it still just hits.
Okay.
Speeds.
Yeah, because it's the minimum number required. But you gotta get friends near you. So he is going to hit you for.
Oh my god, the power of friendship will save Rock.
He hits you for 8 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
Actually, the power of love will save.
Apparently not. I'm still fucking dying.
Hold on. Let me move over to hubby.
It is not your turn yet. You cannot move to save him from this.
Yeah.
I don't think it would save him. So I made the first D20 roll ever with nobility. Nat
Good job,
20.
nobility.
Beautiful.
Nat 20 for nobility to hit you.
I don't like nobility anymore.
Well, no one likes nobility.
Please take 12 points of slashing.
Ouch.
Then he's going to. You know what the worst part of this? He gets the third attack. And let's just keep bullying the players.
Oh my god!
Okay, good news.
Good news, everybody!
Good news. A 15 misses.
Yay.
That's its turn. That's going to bring us to Bit. Bit is going to move, so she's got a direct alley line at the monster. And, it's going to be a dagger. Yeah, 13 misses.
Oh god.
So yeah, there goes the retaliation strike. She's still a little freaked out by this. Just throws the knife. It goes wide, splits the difference between Gareth and the Rakshasha actually. That's gonna bring us back around top of the order. Rockchild, what would you like to do?
Wait, what about
They're
Torin?
targeting you again?
Oh no, Torin used spiritual weapon. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast Healing Word on myself for my bonus action. And I'm actually gonna upcast it to 2nd level.
Alright.
So that'll give me 8 points.
Yep.
Alright. And then I'm going to attack using my rapier.
Alright, go for it.
12, I'm guessing, does not hit.
Yeah, unfortunately a 12 does not hit.
Okay, well, that is my turn.
Yeah. Alright, that's your turn. Next up we have Torin. Torin, what would you like to do?
All right. Well, DM, hear me out just a little bit. If I was to move my spiritual weapon like right behind the Rakshasha, could I, in theory, make the quote-unquote attack I want to do it as like an action and have it take the help action like I want my big broken glass bottle to be right at its ankles.
He's just stabbing him in the ankle.
Okay,
Well,
so
no.
everyone, hang on. So I'm a little confused. So, Torn, you want to use your bonus action to maneuver the spiritual weapon, right? Because that's a bonus action,
Yes.
right?
And instead of having it attack as it does, I would like it to just give me the help action.
I don't think you can do that with a spiritual weapon, unfortunately.
Cool. Then fuck it. Cool. I'm gonna move my full movement, and I'm
Please
just
don't move
going.
right next to me. Please don't move
Nope.
right next to me.
I'm going to use my full movement and just try to tackle it off the bridge.
Why are we moving it next to me?
All right. So you're gonna run up and try and shove him off the bridge.
No. I specifically said tackle. I'm going down with the thing.
What the fuck?
Maybe
Alright.
that gives me a little bit more. I know that this is dangerous, so.
All right, so I'm gonna need. All right, I'm gonna do. It's gonna be contested athletics to see if you grab a hold of him.
Okay. Fucking. That is an 11.
Against a 16.
Well,
Oh,
Please make a dex save. As
that was much better. That is a dirty 20.
all right, so you run into him. The Rashash is going to use its reaction to try and like swing your momentum against you. Like you come in, you realize as much as you're a drunken master of brawls, this is an expert warrior, and it tries to turn your momentum and shove you off, but you're used to not having your balance, and you stop that right away.
He's just like hanging on in the back, like piggybacking.
Like they sort of like swing off and pivot on each other, and I'll say like you can, without spending any movement, you can go all the way up here. Like you can get like behind them if you want.
I recommend that, especially for what I'm about to do.
But like yeah,
There.
yeah, like you like without spending any movement, just because like the pirouette of like you tried to tackle him, he tried to throw you.
Cool. And then as my bonus action, because that didn't work, I moved the thing to the right side of me, my spiritual weapon, and I'll try to spiritual weapon it.
All right, roll with advantage, because it gets flanking with Gareth.
All right. Well, the highest was 18.
18 just hits.
All right. And then that would be another 8 points of force damage.
Yeah. Oh, he's hurting now. All right. After Torin, we're gonna have Gareth.
All right. First things first. I'm gonna invoke my use one of my invocations to activate my Cloak of Flies. So when it starts its turn, any creature within 5 feet of me. Oh, sorry. With it 5 feet of me.
Yeah, which would be good for Shasha at this moment.
Yep. On the start of their turn, take 4 points of poison damage.
Cool. All right. Is that your action to do that?
I believe it is only a bonus action.
All right. So what's your action?
Yep, it is a bonus action. It lasts until I'm incapacitated.
All right.
It also grants me advantage on charisma, specifically intimidation checks. And I think I'm going to, as my action, so obviously I can't use, if it's immune to my level 1 spell attacks, could I use my action to investigate a potential weakness?
Let me just check the list of skills. I would say you can use your action to make a religion check to try and find a weakness to this creature.
Oh wait, actually, I changed my mind. I just remembered something.
Sure.
I've got a fucking bowl of commanding water elemental.
Yes. Yes, you do.
And that's water here, right?
Looks like it. Right here in the middle is definitely water. The stuff on the sides is more, void, mystical illusion imagery.
Okay. I want to summon.
You use your action to summon the elemental from the bowl of commanding water elementals.
Yes.
All right, where do you want to summon him?
Okay, so it looks like water here, yeah,
Yeah, but it's void.
but
Yeah,
it's actually void. Okay.
it's like illusory void stuff. It's kind of weird because there's clearly no water there. The fish are like swimming through like air and darkness and shit.
I'll spot him next to Torin. Give him a buddy.
Doran, Gareth fills a bowl with water.
Hey guys, watch this!
And then leaping from the bowl comes a massive tidal wave in the shape of a man that splashes up next to you and roars menacingly with the roar of the ocean tides.
Come to me, my
Hello,
fellow water element, my fellow friend, servant of Coventina.
All right, and so with the bowl of summoning water elementals, it's as though the spell summon elemental has been I'm sorry, the conjure elemental, not summon elemental. It's a different spell. Yep. Disappears. All right, it has its own turns and will obey commands you give it. So the elemental's initiative score is, well, it's going to be at the very back of the pack. Roll to 3.
Damn.
All right.
Attack the Rakshasha, my fellow servant of Coventina.
All right, and just to check, Armor of Agathis is not a concentration spell, right?
No.
Okay, good, because you are you are effectively concentrating on Conjure Elemental right now.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's unleashed. It'll go at the end of the round. Next up is Robin.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to cast Ice Knife at a higher level.
All right, yeah. So you can make the right click stop, cast it.
I did that. And it won't give it to me.
Let me see real quick.
Please help.
Because I can sometimes diagnose. All right. I'm in spells. I'm loading up your sheet.
Okay.
And I'm going to go find Ice Knife. Click on it. It just rolls it.
Yeah, it just rolls it. And I took it from
Hang on. Okay.
put it in this.
All right. So yeah, I see how it works now. All right. This is an update I wasn't quite aware of. But if you click the word Ice Knife in the description, in where it shows the roll, it asks cast at what level. So I'm going to submit like mine at level 1, and see there it is as a level 1 casting.
Okay.
So your 14 does miss, but
I get my explosion damage.
You get your explosion. So click on the word Ice Knife for your 14 and we'll see how much cold damage it gives, because the piercing doesn't happen.
11.
All right, so 11 for the cold, and it must make a dexterity saving throw to avoid that, correct?
Yes.
All right. Okay, that's pretty mediocre for it. That's a 15.
Ooh, that might beat my DC. Hold on, let me.
Oh yeah, it just
check.
does. I think your DC is 14.
My DC is 14. Son of a bitch.
It ducks out of the way, and laughs because it's evil.
All right, then I'm gonna do my bonus action, and actually, wait, I'm not gonna do my bonus action. I'm just gonna dash towards him.
But what?
All right.
5 feet away from him so
Child.
that I can be within 5 feet to
Child.
give Rock the helpful with his like shield.
Child, I do have my Cloak of Flies enabled.
Yeah, you do see the insect swarm buzzing around Gareth.
Just move behind Rock.
Alright, fine, I'll move behind Rock. Okay, I move behind Rock. And
Alright.
that'll be my turn then.
Yeah. All right. So that's your turn. Next up is the Rakshasha. The Rakshasha sees, all this happening. It's, it's outnumbered. It's really in a bit of a pickle here. But it's going to. How much damage does it take at the start of its turn?
4.
All right, so it takes the 4 points of damage. It looks over at you, Gareth, clearly very annoyed. And it says, "Let's make short work of this. How about a grand melee?" And it's going to roll to hit you. First attack is going to miss. Second attack. How does an 18 look for you?
It does in fact hit. But since he does also hit, he does take another 5 points.
No, he doesn't take 5 points. He's going to take damage equal to the amount of damage he does to you, right?
Oh no, it says
Oh yeah.
When he hits me with a melee attack while I have the temporary hit points, he takes 5 cold damage.
Look at the higher level cast. Both the temporary hit points and the cold damage increase by 5 from each slot above first.
Oh, so he takes 15.
He's gonna take he's gonna take 15 for this damage. He is going to use martial prowess as well in this. So you take the basic. You take 10 points of slashing damage plus he's going to do martial prowess. So you take an additional 2d10.
So that's not a separate attack. That's just
no. This is all. No, this is something he gets to add on to an attack on his turn.
Okay.
It's just you didn't have a reason to do it before because I was lazy. I was being very lazy earlier. So you took 10 plus. Oh shit. You're gonna take a total of 29 points of slashing damage. 15 of which are absorbed by your Armor of Agassiz, and 15 points go on to hit.
Okay, so
you take
29 minus 15, so I take 14. Okay.
You take 14 points of damage, and please make me a strength saving throw.
So I need 45 minus 14. Cool, so down to 31. And then you said a strength saving throw?
Yep.
Last one I used was iron, so I'll use red. Or black and red. Okay, 13 plus 2, 15.
15. You just succeed. Damn. As he effectively, like, as part of the attack, like, spins and, like, Darth Maul kicks you to try and, like, send you flying, and you stand your ground thanks to the ice armor.
Can I do something really cool?
Sure.
I'll just, like, lean back like he hit me, and I just kind of, like, lean back forward, be like, you gotta try harder than that, fuck boy.
You want to do the Kung Fu Panda punching bag skit?
Yeah.
Sure. In addition, I need one more roll from you before this attack is concluded.
It is, yeah, it is a. However, I do get advantage on concentration.
Yeah. So you get a roll with advantage. However, the DC is not 10 here,
Yeah,
as it was a 29 damage attack, which means the DC is 14.
14. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled double 16s.
All right, you are fine.
I haven't rolled doubles in ages.
All right, and he's gonna come in. He's gonna try for one more attack to try and break you.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Would I know if he has? Actually, wait, hold on. I can use Misty Step as a reaction.
Can you use Misty Step as a reaction? I thought Misty Step was a bonus action.
No, for me, it's Misty Escape.
Oh, Misty Escape. Yeah, that's right. That's a different version.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
can disappear in a puff of smoke, and I teleport up to 60 feet, and I remain invisible until my next turn or until I'm attacked. Yes.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, no. You can totally manage since he's like trying to lay in, like he's clearly trying to release the water elemental against you.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna move myself, probably about right here.
All right. Sure. You
You're
blip
like,
out of,
you missed.
yeah. You blip out of existence. The Rakshasha is going to hiss. It's going to turn. It's going to try and it's going to bring its blade down on Torin actually. See if it can't hurt him. Hey, Torin, does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
I swear, this is like the most perfectly balanced, unbalanced die I've ever had. I've rolled him 5 times, gotten 5 11s. He's weighted to just slightly better than mediocre. This guy is like a truck.
Rock, you get advantage now because the water elemental is.
Flanking, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, Torn, please take 10 points of slashing.
Okay.
And that is the Rakshasha's turn. That's going to bring us to Bit. Bit is going to throw a knife. Bit is going to miss. That's an 11. Bit's not having a good day. There's like too many moving people running into like her line of sight. You've summoned a giant water thing. She's like trying to aim, and it's just like, I don't want to hit Torin behind them. I don't want to hit, She just throws and misses.
Bit's a simple assassin. Bit likes their knives and poison, not this magical water and tiger bullshit.
Yeah, just wants to throw a knife from the shadows. Yep, I do believe we've lost Torn for a little bit, but hopefully he'll be back before he's needed. That's going to bring us to the Water Elemental. Now, you can give the Water Elemental a command, Gareth, and it will obey your command.
Okay, can I move him down just a little bit? Like right here.
Sure.
Okay, yep. And then, what kind of attacks does it have? I've never actually used this.
All right, so the Water Elemental has two things it can do as far as attacking goes. Number 1 is slam. It can roll to make 2 slam attacks against a given target.
Okay.
It's a +7 to hit, 2d8 +4 bludgeoning. Target must be within 5 feet. The other thing it can do is something called Well, which is every creature that is inside the elemental space, because fun fact, this elemental, being water, can share space with other creatures. Everything within its space must make a strength saving throw or take 2d8 +4 bludgeoning damage and be grappled.
Okay.
And while it is grappled in this way, it is also drowning.
So is it? Are these don't count? These are just normal, not non-magical attacks, or is it count as magical because it's a magical water elemental?
Water form. I'm reading this. This is not really come up. I'd say it's a magical entity, although Limited magical. I will say that since it's not wielding a weapon and it is technically a magical entity, yes, these are magical attacks for the purposes of overcoming resistance.
Okay, I'll
Because
just.
like the debate really comes into like there's an ability called magic weapons that says any weapon wielded by this creature counts as a magic weapon for the purpose of overcoming resistance.
Okay.
And this thing doesn't wield weapons, so it doesn't have the magic weapons trait. But that doesn't mean its slam attack isn't magical.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you're being punched by an animated wall of water. I'm pretty sure that's magic.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go for the 2 slam attacks.
All right. All
And
right.
you said those are +7s.
Yep, those are +7s. Would you like to roll for them?
I will.
All right, yeah, go for it. Roll
All right.
one and the other. Ooh.
Okay. First one's black and gold. Actually, wait, hold on. I should use the dice Gwen gave me because they match it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Tiny blue die. And Gwen, it did me proud. 18.
Fuck yeah, tiny dice.
All right. What is the roll?
18 plus 7.
No.
So 25.
No.
18 plus
No,
7.
you don't
No.
understand. This thing has shield, okay? I can stop the damage. Roll lower. All right, how much damage does that do?
You said it's
So it does 2d8 plus 4.
2d8. Okay, 2d8 plus 4. Well, I kind of rolled low, so 5.
2d8 plus 4. You got 5 plus 4?
Yeah, so 9.
Yeah, it had 5 hit points. I was relying on it being able to pop shield and last that round.
Gwen, your dice.
I was relying on it has like an 18 AC. I was relying on people rolling about 20 and just shielding the tank that round. Yeah, the wall of water just washes over and it's gone. The Rakshasha is just come here, get over, get in the corner, You're not even like the right kind of Rakshasha for your token. I don't care anymore.
Oh my god! I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
I didn't expect it to be like almost dead. I was just like, oh, this is gonna be
No.
wild, isn't it?
Listen, when Torn punched it, it was starting to hurt, and then on its turn, you inflicted 19 points of counter damage to it between your armor of Agathis and your stupid cloak of flies.
Oh my! I didn't even realize
You
the damage
did,
scaled up.
let me put it to you this way: you did like a third of its hit points to it on its turn.
On it!
This thing has
Brilliant.
This thing starts with like a health. This thing starts with a health of 59. You did 19 points of damage on just a counter attack.
All right, Gareth, you're gonna have to add to your name being Drowner of Rakshashas.
Can I take its two?
No, Drowner of Cats.
No.
No, we got cats a holding.
We got Castle Holden. We can't fuck with them.
How
But Drowner of Rakshashas.
Robin, how is she going to keep Sturge away from Rune?
Listen, I'll do that myself. No, just kidding. I want him to be happy. I just don't want him to be with other people. That's all.
Oh my god!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Anyway.
Oh my god! I did not expect this. I was expecting like another 5 or 6 rounds because I thought it was going to be scary.
Oh no, he is pretty scary. He is in his own right hard to hit. He makes your lower level spells useless, and he attacks 3 times a turn. Like I'm pretty sure he mauled like Rockchild's face off. If you didn't have armor of Agathis up, he would have mauled you.
Yeah, Thorin and Rockchild took really big hits as well as you, Gareth. So like,
I dropped about 35 hit points in that round.
Yeah, he hit Rockchild twice for 35 hit points. He hit Gareth. He hit you once for 29, and he hit Thorin once for 10.
And all that 29 ended up being 14.
Yeah, but only because you like had a shield up. Like, yeah, like you understand this thing is deadly.
Yeah, that's why I moved to be near Rock so that he'd have a like better shield.
Yeah, like let's be honest, Torn got out of this the best, with, like the lowest hit possible.
Oh.
And then me and Bit didn't even get hit, because we stayed away.
Yeah. But,
Hell, I put myself up there just so we could have like this perfect triangle of fuckery.
Anyway, we're gonna take our leave there because it's 10 o'clock and I am dying. We'll leave that as our hang off with a conjured water elemental that you've got about 59 minutes left with before it turns on you. Good luck figuring out what to do with that.
Oh, I can dismiss it.
We have more floors. Don't dismiss it.
Got it.
Or we can drink it.
Just
Nope,
keep in mind,
drink
you're
the
water.
water.
Just keep in mind, Gareth, you can only use the bowl once a day.
Yeah, that's true.
So it is a major resource, and this definitely was a scarier than it should have been fight.